surprised that there is not a cadre of high school students here tonight. There often is when Matt shows up for readings. Stewart Holbrook was a historian as well as a storyteller, and Matt's devotion to Oregon history is part of everything he works on. From the Oregon History Project, which guides public school teachers in the teaching of Oregon history, to his pieces in the Oregonian for their Lost Northwest Books series. Thank you, Matt, for your amazing work, and congratulations.
Thank you, Joanna. I'd like to thank my mother and my stepfather, who are in the audience tonight, for validating my Oregon obsessions. I'd like to thank the Oregon independent bookstores, because without them, no one would have ever done it. I'd like to thank Oregon Literary Arts. I got the call from Susan when I was teaching Newport High School, and I was rather shocked. I wish my students could see me up here tonight. I also want to thank Jeff Baker at the Oregonian, who let me run with my ideas, and thank you, Jeff, wherever you are. But there's an entity I want to thank that has brought me to my Oregon stories, this sort of obsession in this Tom McCall era that I've been writing about. And it's Oregon's publicly owned beaches. And I live in Newport. Before that, I was the caretaker of a wildlife refuge for 10 years. And I would go to the beach 1, 2, 3, 4 times a day. And it was there that I found my voice as an Oregonian and as an Oregon writer. And that really got me going to investigating these stories of why Oregon's beaches are different than anywhere else in North America. And I began to research that story, and it just imbued me. And I would go down there, I write everything on the beach. It's composed in the head, and then I sit down, and it's easy to write. And I want to thank Oswald West for his 66-word bill. And I want to thank the immortals from the epic battle in 1967 for the beach bill that secured the dry sands area. Bob Straub, Tom McCall, the journalist Matt Kramer, Bob Bacon, who just recently passed away. These are my Oregon heroes because I find the beach, there's no one there, I never have to pay a cent, there's no security guards, and I just get to do whatever I want, and believe me, I do. And that's where all the stories come from. And I think I've read every word Holbrook's pretty much ever written, and he always wrote about that wild man of Oregon. And I like to think I'm just a little bit of that, and I find other people that do the same thing. So thank you, Oregon.